Hi, first grade families. I'm just going to talk about this week, the week of November 9th through the 13th. I'm going to make this a little bigger. So it's taken a long time to load. Nothing too drastically new for this week. I'll just keep talking while this is loading. There we go. We've done some Veterans Day writing. So talking about our weekly writing, we did some last week. We're going to continue on Monday with Veterans Day writing, and then we've got some fun Thanksgiving writing we're going to start this week. Remember, when you click on these boxes, I'll click on the writing, it's going to give you that weekly overview. So that way you know what the pictures are and Seesaw, just in case you would need them. They come up individually every day, but just in case you would need to see the overview, you can look at that. For language and grammar, we are continuing to build sentence. If you haven't noticed or caught on, every day we do a sentence building activity just to get students in the habit of writing a good sentence. So we're going to continue that all year. But then our other skill, we've been on nouns, a person, place, thing, or animal. This week it's learning about plural nouns and singular nouns. So we'll work on that. Our weekly reading story is fiction fantasy, and it's kind of a twist on a little fairy tale. It's called The Pigs, the Wolf, and the Mud. So it's a similar story to The Three Little Pigs, but a little twist on it. So we're going to do a lot of comparing this story with a regular Three Little Pigs story. So the kids are going to see a Venn diagram, and we'll talk about some details between the two stories. So we'll work on that. Handwriting, we are going to finish and get to letter Z on Wednesday, and then on Thursday and Friday, the kids will have their own handwriting book that stays at school until we're done with it. But don't worry, because I take pictures of the page on Seesaw in case you're home. But we'll start all over at letter A again. We'll do this over and over all year, where after we get to Z, we start all over with A, and it might look a little different format, but we still keep writing on that handwriting. Our weekly OG, we're kind of getting bigger in our words and getting new skills. Last week we learned about adding an SS and LL to the end of words, and we have a little rule that we say with that. This week we're going to continue. We also worked on the FF. So those three, that's called the floss rule, SSLLFF. And this week we're going to add how we add CK to the end of the words. So I'm kind of building on our words. OG, there's a very routine process to learning parts of the word and how we build on it. Eventually we'll get to suffixes and how we know how to add the right suffix. Right now we're just learning about how, when we write words, to remember how to double that S, double that F. So there is a method to our learning in OG. Math, we are still on subtraction, but we're still doing addition as well. So we're doing the harder double facts of 6 through 12. Getting the 6 plus 6 to get 12, so the 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the double facts, and then subtraction facts, learning how to build those. Eventually, pretty soon, we'll get into the fact families, building those fact families with addition and subtraction. Our fluency are the little paper stories this week that your child will practice reading at home with you. Remember, on this page, you click the link that's in the left-hand corner to open the page, and then you're able to click on all these pictures for extra learning. The kids love some of these counting songs. We have our virtual class library that they're very good at getting to. I also kept this American flag that has patriotic books here. You can also find it in the library. If you just your child wants to read the story, this is the weekly overview, but just the story this week, click on the book right there. We've got literacy stations in here. This is our main page. Everything is in here. We've got inside recess up here on the break time. So feel free to check this out this week. Let me know if you have any questions.